Hey, what's up? This is Chris from Electrofame. So today I want to introduce to you a new brand which is named Kingzone. So Kingzone has just a few phones at this time, but we decided to advertise them on our website because it's a very good phone, and we will show you through this video why it's very good. So this one is the Kingzone K1 Pro. So you have another version of this phone which is a K1 Turbo, which is much more powerful, but which has actually 2 GB of RAM, and this one has only 1 GB. But however, we will show you, what is going on with this phone. So let's have a look at some quick specifications. So as you can see, this is an octa-core 1.7 GHz, WCDMA and GSM. I will show you, but this is to LTE, so a 4G as well. We have 1 GB of RAM and 16 GB of internal memory. So this is HD screen, super color of 1280 by 720, 5.5 inches, Android 4.3.9, and 2 cameras. On the back it's a 14 megapixels with a Sony CMOS sensor, and on the front we have a 8 megapixels, okay? And the battery is a 2500, and of course you have a full HD for the movies, okay? So otherwise, as you can see here, so window function, please bear in mind that this phone actually has a S cover, and this is an option on our website. So the S cover case is actually has a wireless charging ability. So as you can see here by the Qi, so Qi, it's actually the wireless charging ability of this phone. So you can purchase actually a wireless charger and the S cover case wireless charging, and when you put them all together, it will charge without plugging. Okay, so Wi-Fi, NFC, which allows you to use your phone in multiple ways, like in the MRT, metro, train station, wherever you want, for public transportation, even supermarkets. So we have GPS, of course, high dynamic range, compass, OTG, so I will show you the OTG later on, and different other options that I will go through when I will go inside. So this is it for the packaging, so nothing to worry about during the shipping, okay? So inside, of course, we have the smartphone itself, and otherwise, what else do we have inside? So we do have a USB charger here, as you can see. So this is a US plug, but as you can see, we provide you with European adapter, so no worries about that. And otherwise we have a USB, micro USB cable, okay? Earphones plus control talk, in-ear earphones. OTG cable, so we will use it later on to show you. One battery. So as you can see, 2500 mAh. A silicone case. So I repeat, but the wireless charging S cover case is available on our website too. A free screen protector for your phone, and we have a user manual, all in English. We also have, of course, for the IMEI, the QA pass from the factory, and the warranty card. Okay. So that's it for the inside of the box, basically. So now let's have a look at this phone, and let me show you why this phone is very nice. So as you can see, this is a metal housing, so the whole phone, the whole smartphone is in metal with the back cover very tough. 5.5 inches screen, so HD super color. We have, so if we go all around, we can see that the finishing is very nice. So we have one camera here of 8 megapixels, the sensors, here we will say later, but you have of course the different buttons, so the home button, the back, and the settings. On the sides, 3.5mm jack. Here is actually the plug for the S-cover case with wireless charging. So you can have a look on our website. You have some pictures explaining how to do it. And the USB OTG plug in here, slot, sorry. So here the 14 megapixels camera plus the flash and autofocus, of course. The volume button, the power button, and a sleek design with round edges on top and bottom, and a metal housing, okay? Available in black and white. So that's for the phone itself. So the phone with the battery is 185 grams, just to tell you how it is. Otherwise, you know, this is 15 centimeters by 7 centimeters for the dimensions, and it's only 8.2 millimeters thick, okay? So let's have a look inside. So to open it, you just slide to the bottom and it's just pop out easy. So what do we have inside? So we have two SIM cards, so one WCDMA and one GSM, and we have a micro SD card. So the micro SD card slot is going up to 64 gigabytes, so you will not have to worry if you want to put extra data on it, okay? And so the Kingzone K1 WCDMA, okay? So I just forgot to say that the speaker is here actually on the back, as you can see here. So now that we had a look at the shape of the phone and how it is, it looks already pretty nice. So now let's get started and see what's going on inside. So let's turn it on then. Okay, so here we go. So this is basically what is happening when you just start the phone, okay? So what is going on? If we check the toggles first, so what do we have? So the battery, the airplane mode, the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, data connection, data usage, audio profiles, brightness, timeout, auto rotation, air gesture, smart pause. So the smart pause, it means when, for example, you're watching a movie and then it will detect your eyes, and if you're not watching the movie anymore, it will stop, okay? So the wireless display, so it means you can actually project your phone on the bigger screen. So then we have Android 4.3.9, so we will see what is going on. So first of all, what I propose to you is to have a look at the settings. So Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, of course. So the audio profile for the display, what So we have, of course, clear motion again, lock screen notifications, auto rotate screen, the brightness, and the wireless display as I told you before. Then the storage. So I told you before, this is a 16 gigabytes internal memory. So as you can see, we have 8.57 plus 4.92, which is almost 16 gigabytes, okay? With possibility of SD cards up to 64 gigabytes, okay? So the battery is a 2500 mAh battery, okay? I already told you. Location access, security. So for the screen lock, you can choose between the slide, face unlock, voice unlock, the pattern, pin, password. So you can check everything. Then the languages. So we have a lot of different languages on this phone too, which makes it very nice. Okay, we can go back then. So voice control, voice search. So the Google, so we have a Google account, and I will show you the Google Play Store in a short time. About the phone, so here we can check. This is Android 4.3.9 Jelly Bean, okay? So we can expect an update to 4.4 sooner or later on this phone. And then otherwise we have here, as you can see, the NFC. So as you can see, allow data exchange when the phone touches another device. So we have like different kind of modes. So basically, most of the people who are using NFC nowadays is, for example, if you want to go to a 7-Eleven, to a convenience store, to the MRT, metro station, train, a lot of different stuff that you can only use, you can use your smartphone as a card, for example, like a MRT card or other stuff like that. So you just basically chuck your smartphone on the device, and it will automatically pay or automatically access you, give you access to where you wanna go, okay, or what you wanna pay. So it's a nice feature, and so please be aware now it's in this smartphone, okay. So now we have a look. It's actually at the Antutu benchmark. So the benchmark is actually an app which allows you to test the performances of your smartphone or your tablets on Android. So we already did the test for you, and here we got a score of 20,269. So this is a good score actually for this kind of phone. So we just a bit before the S4, a Galaxy S4, and a bit after the HTC One. Okay. So for the device info, so this is the K1 Pro from Kingzone, and this is an octa-core phone. Okay. So which has the latest processor from MediaTek, which is 6592. It does have a Mali graphic processor Mali 450 MP, resolution of 720 by 1280. So bear in mind that the resolution of the K1 Turbo is actually 1920 by 1200. Okay. So the rear camera is 40 megapixels, as I told you. The root access, we will check it later again. So we have 1 gigabyte of RAM. The K1 Turbo has 2 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, that's the main difference. 16 gigabytes of internal memory. If we go a bit down, as I told you, this is the octa-core MT6592 clocked at 1.7 gigahertz. We have density of 320 dpi. And the Mali 450, as said already. So 14 megapixels camera, which allows you to take pictures of 4352 by 3264 for the resolution, and the front-facing camera, which is like 3,000 3840 by 2160 for the resolution of the pictures. Okay, so bear in mind that the 14 megapixels on the back actually has a Sony CMOS sensor, okay, which is very, very nice. So Android 4.3.9, expect a 4.4 release sooner or later. Wi-Fi, of course, and for the sensors we have quite a bunch. So we have the direction sensor, G sensor, so gravity sensor, acceleration sensor, light sensor, E-compact, proximity sensor, the gyro sensor, and the rotation vector sensor and linear acceleration sensor. So we have a lot of different sensors, which makes this phone very, very nice. So we can come back, and what I want to show you is actually the root. So here it says, sorry, this device doesn't have proper root access. So what does it mean for you? It means that if you want, for example, to change the Android version of this smartphone, if you want to have a custom ROM on it, you will first have to root the device, and if you root the device, you will void the 1-year warranty we provide to you. Okay, so just to make it clear. So we can come back now and have a test on the multi-touch. So if we try, as you can see, this is a 5-touch IPS screen. Okay, so we can come back, and what I want to show you now is like really about the sensors, what is going on. So we already have the accelerometer, which is working, as you can see. We have the compass, the magnetic field sensor, the proximity, and the light sensor, basically. Okay, so it will take a bit of time, you know, to get all the info for the other ones, but we tested them before and it's all working. Okay, so now what I want to show you is, like you can see, you can put some live wallpapers, you know, which is pretty fancy when you move the phone. You can see the plant moving itself. Anyway, so you can of course install a lot of widgets, there's no problem on it. So to show you the different applications, as I forgot to show you before, so we have the basic ones, you know, calendar, calculator, email, file manager, flash bears, FM radio, we have Google Maps. Then we have the Play Store, of course, Google Play Store, the NFC cards. So to launch everything regarding NFC, as I told you before, music, navigations, of course, the news, the settings, and the weather animation. Okay, so we have everything, and now what I want to show you is actually a video. So now what I want to show you is actually the NFC, the OTG, sorry, abilities. So what we only do is, like, as you can see, this is USB key we have here, and this is the OTG cable provided in the box, and you just plug it right away on the phone. And as you can see here, you know, like, do you want to change the default write disk? So basically, you know, you can right away use, you know, this USB stick on the go, you know, so it's very quick, and you can just plug it and charge and transfer some data, you know, very easily. Okay, so this is what you get with OTG, for example. Okay, so we can unplug it now, and what I want to show you now, it's actually let's check the videos and the sound on it. So I got this GoPro video, so we can just put the sound to the maximum. So what I want to show you now is actually the smart pose. So the smart pose is when actually your face and your eyes are going away basically from the screen, and the smartphone will actually stop stop reading the video, you know, stop playing the video. So look at my, for example, my thumb, my left thumb. If I put it on the camera, it stops. I take it off, start again. I put. So this is the smart pose, which is working very well. Okay. Part of the air gestures too. Okay. So the sound is at the maximum. As you can see, the quality is extremely nice. So as you can see, just quickly, the smart pose is working very well. And we have the angles just to show you quickly. And then auto rotation is working well as well. And the sound is very powerful, so you will have no trouble at all. So you will pretty much enjoy watching movies on this smartphone for sure, definitely. The screen is very huge, 5.5 inches, HD super color. The K1 Turbo has this full HD super color. So you will not be disappointed at all. So we can come back now. We tested the video and the sound. Now let's have a look actually at the gaming performances on this phone. So this is Asphalt 8 gaming racing game available on the Play Store. So as you can see, there is no trouble at all. You will play this game very smoothly. So you will be able to play the latest games without any trouble at all. Everything is smooth, no trouble, no lag, nothing at all, okay? So you don't have to worry about anything at all, okay? This one is very nice and very powerful, thanks to the Mali 450MP graphic processor and the octa-core processor too. So we can come back now. No need to see more. We know it's working very well already. So one last thing I would like to show you is actually we said before we have actually okay. So we have a 14 megapixels camera in the back. So I just took a quick picture of the USB stick and the OTG cable. So as you can see, if we zoom on it, you can see the details are very insane and very nice. So we have a very high quality camera. Okay. So that was to show you the camera itself with flashlights and autofocus, of course. So basically, that's it for the Kingzone K1. So which of course has also the air gesture, okay. And otherwise, what I want to say is, like, for a quick summary, what do we have? Basically, we have here a 5.5 inches screen smartphone, octa-core, 1 gig of RAM, 16 gig of internal memory. We have a display which is an IPS screen, HD super color, resolution of 1280 by 720. We also have OTG, NFC, MHL. It's a WCDMA phone, which is also 4G. So one of the first 4G coming from China. And we have two cameras, 40 megapixels on the back and 8 megapixels on the front. So the one on the back has a Sony CMOS sensor, which is very, very nice. This is not rooted. However, we have all gesture sensing, smart pose, so everything. Android 4.3.9, no problem about the games and videos. And we have a battery of 2500 mAh. So this is what you will get. So just to precise everything, I want to remind you that here on the side, this is for the wireless charging S case cover. So it's a case which has the ability to charge by wireless, and at the same time you have a S cover, so you don't have the full screen, just have a part of the screen like the Samsung Galaxy. And we also sell on our website the wireless charger itself, but you can use another one if necessary. And you have two versions of this phone. You have the Kingzone K1 Pro, like this one, and we do have also the Kingzone K1 Turbo, which has a difference about 2 gigabytes of RAM, and the display, which is a FHD and not just a HD, and the resolution, which is 1920 by 1080. Okay, so this is it for the Kingzone K1 Pro. That's it. It's a very, very nice phone, as you can see, very tap, solid, very sleek and elegant, and from the new brand Kingzone. And we hope you enjoy it. And until then, you can buy this smartphone on our website at www.electrofame.com. And I hope you enjoy it. And otherwise, see you later for the next reviews. Then, bye bye.